Einen wunderschönen wünsche ich. Welcome to Dark Souls 2 PvP. Another Fashion Souls arena session here. Gonna talk about a few things. I'm trying not to rant too much because there is a lot to rant about in this game. What can you do, eh? Let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually balancing in PvP. It's a very difficult topic right now with the current state of PvP, especially looking at soul memory matchmaking in the arena. No, actually everywhere, right? It's everywhere. But let's say especially in the arena, it's very noticeable, right? Because you're gonna meet a lot of people really high level, maybe max level. Let's just say really high level, right? And I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. I've been to a couple of streams and a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people that are passionate about PvP in these games, and this game is pretty fresh, so pretty much everybody is playing it right now. Not 100% of the community. I know there are some people who don't, but not the majority of people who went back to Dark Souls. And let's just say the chats and the comment sections are full of people who are complaining about this and complaining about that, and it's okay. I mean, it's I understand it. It's perfectly fine, you know. But I think a lot of people give this game more shit than it deserves. And I know I like to do that a lot, but yeah, especially with regards to balance, it's very tricky because of the soul memory. I mean, you meet a lot of people who use elemental weapons with their buffs and with their armor, and they have their self buffs. Like, I don't even know what kind of buffs everybody's using, but I can, like, 9 out of 10 people I meet in the arena, they're like buffing this, then buffing that, and I don't even know what the hell they're buffing there, but I guess there are some good buffs. Probably Sacred Oath, Great Magic Barrier, and of course the weapon buff. I don't know if there's something else. And I don't even care because it's not my thing. So whenever you meet somebody like that, you can be certain that he's not sticking to a soul level meta, of course, because you don't have to. It's all soul memory. Now let's look at Dark Souls PvP and also Demon Souls PvP for that matter, but since I've never really been into competitive PvP at Demon Souls, let me please stick to Dark Souls PvP for that. The competitive PvP did only work because we had a soul level meta, and that soul level meta only worked because it was soul level based matchmaking. Now of course you could invade anybody. That's how forest hunting worked, for example. Or let's say that's how high-level hosting worked for so many people standing around in the forest with their phantoms, you know. The problem is, can you really talk about balance when you use, let's say, soul level 130 build against a soul level 500 build? I don't think you can, and that's one of the points I want to talk about today. I understand it. It's easy to just blame the game. It really is, and I know a lot of people who are not complaining about balance actually, but about other things. Like myself, I complain about, for example, hitboxes. Some hitboxes, especially on the great sword weapon class, are just ridiculous. Here I'm spamming some parry cancels because that guy was using them. I think it's absolutely stupid. Parry cancels are just... man. Especially with the monastery, scimitar, whatever it's called. I don't even know, and I don't even care. I don't want to have that thing. You don't even need any skill to parry somebody with that thing. And oh, I know I might get shit for this, but that's how I feel about it. And especially with parry cancels, you're basically unpunishable. And also, let's look at the damage on critical weapons. It's just fucking stupid right now. Especially if you combine all those things. Let's just say that the Monastery Scimitar, if that's the name, with the super easy parry frames, with the cancel, the backstab cancel for iframes, so you can't get punished, and then of course the one-shot riposte. Well, this guy just rolled off. I guess that's 99% of the duels in the bridge. But oh well, so be it. And yeah, this is one of those guys. I think he buffed himself like 3 times. Now he's using Profound Still. I don't have any spells made. Oh, look at him. Well, you don't want me to use spells, but you've got your bullshit there. Great Resonance, so press L1 for 1500 damage. Yes, it's so great. But I'm introducing him here to the fact that katanas can be parried rather easily now, which is a blessing, looking at how almost everybody uses a freaking katana. And speaking of katanas and buffs, look at the damage there. Wow. I realize I'm not really wearing any heavy clothes, any heavy armor, but still. Really? Really? That's fucking OP. Or is it? Is it? I don't know what level this guy is. He could be level 400, 500. And shouldn't it be just normal for level 500 to completely steamroll my level 130? I think it should. So, how can we talk about balance when there is no balance to begin with in this PvP? The only balance you're gonna find is if you host fight clubs with your friends and stuff. See, this guy. Look at this guy. This is another thing I don't like. It's just the community right now is just so focused on winning whatever the fuck it means. I just do it. I just win. Look at this guy. What the fuck is it? He looks ridiculous, man. Super heavy armor, and then he wears those toy weapons, man. What the fuck, man? Fight like a man already. Oh, now look at him. Oh, I got him poisoned. I'm just gonna back off and let poison do the work. Huh. Well, looks like not, mate. You got it work for you, win. But apparently that's not going to happen because you're bad. Sit down, motherfucker. Oh yeah, and there we have it. Been talking about it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He just wants to parry everything I do. Whenever I move, he parries. He doesn't even care what it is. He just parries my very movements, apparently. Well, guess what, son? You can't fucking parry items that are thrown in your face, and I don't think you can parry jump attacks, so yeah. There I mock him again for it, because I think it's absolutely stupid. What the fuck, man? Fight already. And now some more parry cancels. You see, it's just kind of the message I'm trying to give these guys. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to. I can parry cancel spam all day. Does it mean I'm gonna do it? No. You're not gonna see me doing this shit. Unless somebody does it extremely excessive and I just get pissed off by it. I'm just probably gonna do it. But more just to mock him rather than to actually get a parry or something. I'm just trying to make fun of people. And actually a lot of people stop spamming that shit if you start spamming it as well, because I don't know, they feel kind of exposed or something. But it turned out to be a good way to make them stop. So that's actually cool. Oh, look there, tried to parry. I don't know the parry timings on that weapon. Get him with a rapier backstab for pretty low damage, which is okay. I like that. And it's also, well, actually I like everything that doesn't one-shot backstab. There are very few weapons that do that shit, right? Unless you're full Havel. But once again, balance, guys. Balance. Is it there or is it not there? I don't think it's there. Because you can't... oh, look at him, yeah. Couldn't find your Great Resonance, soulmate. Too bad, huh? But, yeah. Soul memory. In short, it needs to go. It's just keep it a new game. I think that's cool. It's a good idea to prevent low-level twinking. The problem, however, is from New Game Plus onwards, it encourages and enables max level twinking. Therefore, so it's kind of a problem because the actual, let's say, community, because low-level people doing PvE are not really the PvP community in this game. They're gonna have a lot of trouble because oh yeah, look at this hotshot, man. Look at this guy. He was so amazing, man. Using that OP bandit great axe power stance for the straight sword moveset, and of course double hidden weapon rings, and he's got an Evelyn, of course, man. Right? You gotta have it, man. You never know what you're gonna get in PvP. You just gotta make sure to win, right? And that's the next thing I want to talk about, the community, man. I know how people like to complain. Like I said, I read a lot of complaints everywhere. In the streams, in the chats, in the chat that I'm in the Darker Souls chat, a lot of people have been complaining. A lot of YouTube comment sections, it's just everywhere. And most of the times you can really tell that the people complaining are the ones who like to restrict themselves, you know, like I do. I'm using a soul level 130 build here. There is no need to do that because soul memory, but I still do it. Oh, look at him, amazing. Well, Bridge wins the fight again for me. So I think what needs to happen is this community needs to realize that it's not all about winning, right? I couldn't give two shits if I win a fight or lose a fight. I want to have fun. And I prefer losing a fight that was really fucking awesome than winning a fight because I do this or that, which should be something like this, rapier spam. Or I had a guy sending me a fanboy message after he stunlocked me to death with dual lances. R1, L1, R1, L1, R1, L1. I could do nothing else but just watch my HP go down, and then he killed me. Of course the things were buffed, what else? And I don't know, there's no fun in it, there's no skill to it, nothing. It's just, I like to you know, mess my skills, or compare my skills to other people. But it's just not there. It's just not there in random PvP. It's not there. Fighting against friends is okay. It still feels very awkward. I have to say, I'm having a hard time getting into this PvP. Really. But I don't know. It's very different playing with friends rather than randoms, because you know your friends have limited builds, just like you. And I say limited builds, actually it's what it should be. In my opinion, soul level 130 should be just the meta again. But don't quote me on that yet, because I don't know. I have yet to make something else than a quality build. And it's working pretty good. Let's ignore the fact that everything else out damages me, but not only because of elemental weapons being simply stronger for some reason, but also because people are just high level, because people use heavy armor. And look at me, man. Look at my waifu here, man. This is nothing. Like the prisoner's tatters that I'm wearing here, they have like 30 defense. The fuck is that shit, huh? But yeah, that's what I decided to do. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not gonna change. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say today is don't really go there and say this game is unbalanced or whatever. Sure, there are things that are just stupid and that need to go. But you can't really talk about balance when the gaps between the builds and the soul levels are just too fucking big, and that's what the real problem is here. So soul memory for New Game Plus and onwards, and for arenas in general, it just needs to go. It's just completely out of place, and it completely messes with the balancing. It's just stupid. I mean, basically everybody could just go max level and fight everybody. But what's the fucking point, right? I want variety in builds. I want to see people learn their builds. I want to see people realizing the limits of their builds, because a soul level 130 build has limits. It has weaknesses, it has its good things, it has its bad things, and I want to see people getting used to those builds and think about what they can do to improve their gameplay. You know, and if they can't get used to their build, then they go back to the drawing board and create something new, because it's not made for them or whatever. But right now, with soul memory and everything, you could basically just make an omnipotent build that can do whatever the fuck you want. It can be whatever kind of build you want it to be. And it doesn't really matter what you do. Oh, look at this guy. This is interesting. I bait him down to a running attack. Of course he follows up with R1 because katanas can't be parried, right? Oh, well. And now let's look what he's gonna do next. Let's just look, man. I'm just, you know, looking. Okay, man, okay. Don't worry too much. Oh, look, running attack. R1. Oh, wow. Because that worked so good last time, didn't it? Anyways. This is it. This is it, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Bad staff, dark fog. Okay. Talking about balance. There are things, like I said, that need to be patched. That are just not... that are completely out of place. And the bad staff with dark fog is one of those things. It's just stupid. It's just fucking retarded how fast this shit builds up. Now, the last thing I want to say is what I have in mind for the next videos. I will try different things out in the arena, in random PvP. Different... yeah, well, I think things. I should say things. I'm not gonna say what, because I just want to see how it goes, and don't want to promise what I can't keep up. So I will try to make my quality build more viable for PvP. Let's just say it like that. And I have a few things in mind that I want to try. Definitely gonna make commentaries for those, share my experiences, share my thoughts and everything. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're also at the end of the video, I believe. Stun lock is real here. Yep, so much for that. And now Fashion Souls again, so you guys can see what I have been using here. And yeah, stay tuned for more Dark Souls commentaries. Hope you enjoyed this video. Also gonna show my stats in a second, after showing you all of my sets that I've been using today. Just some stuff that I think looks really cool. Still keeps the fashion souls and the waifu souls alive, you know. But yeah, not really the best in defense, I can tell you that. But what can you do, right? So once again, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was a little bit interesting. Hope some people just, you know, understand what I'm trying to say. I know it's really hard to just stick true to the real, to your own playstyle and not go full tryhard mode on these people, because I know it's so tempting to just stoop down to their level and give them some shit back. I know I'm gonna stay strong. That's my decision. I'm not gonna start doing all that shit. I'm gonna show them how to fight. So here are my stats. Pause the video if you want to, and until next time, praise it.